new. But you marvel at everything that I do. You fumble, now you're lost.
Good evening and welcome to Fresh 104.9 FM, your feel-good radio, the station where professionalism is nurtured by experience. It's another wonderful edition of the chat room. Yes, what do we do on the chat room? On the chat room, we come and, we talk about relationship, friendship, and all sort of ships that could ever exist in the world. My name is Omolayo Fako Kude, but you can call me your radio joy giver or the first lady of Fresh 104.9 FM saying, welcome on board. I know a lot of people are like, they've been enjoying my Indian songs recently, but the ladies are like, I can't relate, but I'm just like, okay, you know what, let me give you guys a break today, and then starting from next week, we move on, because really I've been getting calls like, yo, I like that. I'm like, okay. Anyways, I do not do this show alone. I am always with my ladies, and yeah, you guys look smashing tonight. I'm like, yo. Oh,
I'm not looking like lady.
I like that.
I'm not looking like lady. I don't think I'm looking like lady. I'm looking like nigga.
My guy. Let's not. Let's leave the word. My guy.
Yeah.
Like, my G. My G. You get it? Like on 100.
Yeah.
On 100. You get
You're deceiving yourself.
Anyways, let me start tonight with Debbie. Debbie looks exactly like. She looks really kind of like how do I put it? She looks no, exactly.
Yeah, like a doll.
Yeah. You look like a doll. You can talk. A doll.
God forbid in Jesus' name. I'm looking like a doll. I'm looking like a human being, like the married woman that I am. Excuse me.
Excuse you. I just did, because you were really like screaming in my ears, and I'm like, yo, but really you look amazing. It's not like we're saying you're a doll, you get it,
but she looks like a baby.
Yeah, she looks really nice.
Because I rested for a few days at home, so I feel
it's good on you.
Oh, it looks good on you. I must be honest. And then you have this little
please
this crunches,
I can see all eyes are leading.
No, I can't even use it, but
I've even examined you well this night.
It looks really nice. Okay, so Debbie, you know how we do it. Give us like a rundown of your day.
Nothing much. Anyways, I just went to shop and I'm just so tired.
I just went to shop.
I went to shop, came back home and just chill, like.
Okay, just having fun, like chilling, that kind of thing.
Just eating.
Ooh, but I think you really do need it.
Why do I need it?
You need it. Okay. Let's not.
Oh, you don't need to eat it.
Debbie, let's just leave it the way as you understand. But you've just been eating. Obviously, you need to eat.
You.
Okay, and now to Aisha. Aisha, how are you doing this evening? Give us a rundown of your day. Please, let's not talk. Let's not talk.
What is it?
Done.
I'm fine.
My
day was good. I enjoyed my day, and yeah, I am.
Wait,
in the chat room.
Hold on. The very funny thing is, for the very first time, exactly. No, I don't want custom. But the thing is, I refuse to say anything. Aisha, for the very first time today, Aisha is not saying I went for a 10.
Yes,
even though we knew that she did. Even though that we knew that she did, but we just maybe just when I'm saying okay,
I'm ignoring that this night.
Hey, the very funny thing is it is always the broke ones doing the most.
I would never accept that from you. take it on your behalf.
Thank you, my dear sister.
You are, see,
No,
Aisha, hold on, Aisha. You know the problem we have right now is I just said it is only the broke ones doing the most, and the broke ones are.
Is this not for you to go out?
Aisha, hold on. Hold on. Did I mention a name?
Indirectly, you were referring to me. Indirectly, I think you were referring to me.
There's no time that Aisha goes out that she will say, I went out with my money. So it's always somebody
will
taking
take her
Excuse you. Today I went out with my money, my hard-earned money.
And the person behind the camera taking the picture.
Now says no.
I need to talk.
It is always the broke one doing most.
Just like we have seen the bottom.
I said no comment. You can say whatsoever you want to say.
Aisha.
Yeah.
Me savings on me.
And even Thursday. See, the only time I have to go out is on Thursdays and weekends. So let me enjoy my Thursdays.
It's not with your money anyways.
Yeah, with my money.
See, very soon, don't be shocked really that very soon, you know the day we had this program of the girl of 12,000 naira.
I reject that. I have savings. I will call my truth collector like, hello. Send me my money back.
Okay, must you tell your truth? Meaning you don't even have savings.
At least I save.
I don't have to save myself.
Forget
Can you
it.
move?
Aisha, my
Let's save ourselves the stress and let's move on.
Either it's your money, or someone else.
I love you, baby girl. I love you, Gloria.
Like the ginger, you get oh yeah, sister, friend to the broke one.
No, I will never take a story.
We are not broke people. We are just trying to cut our coats according to
the material.
According to the material we have.
And we are okay like that.
And we are fine, my dear
Thank
sister.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, so give us a rundown.
Well, I'm fine. I'm good. I had a long day. I always have a long day.
Every day is a long day.
Exactly, like he's always having
Like it's only me that is working. I don't even understand. But my day was nice. It was good. I got back. I slept, and then I'm here.
You were here.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, actually. Nice to know that you were around. Okay, so now let's talk about trending. The reason why I'm bringing this for trending is based on the fact that, we got this particular story and we just thought, it's not really something to really deliberate on. You understand? Like, it's not really something to really deliberate on. So, yeah, we had the story of, this lady actually sent us the story, and I think I sent that today, whereby she said she's been dating her boyfriend for 2 years, though she's older than the guy with 4 years. And then recently, like, the guy didn't even know like she was older. Then she told the guy that, okay, you know what, I'm older than you with 4 years. And this guy was like, okay, you know what, no biggie, like no big deal, you get. And they were cool and all of that. And then she took him, like she got pregnant, and then they did an introduction. It was on the day of the introduction, because they were, hoping to get married, that the parent now said, Auntie, so you're 4 years older than our son. Like, they didn't know that, she was older than the guy with 4 years. And now they're saying that she should get rid of the baby and leave their son alone. Like, they can take somebody who is actually 4 years older than their son. Now the question is, do you think that age plays a role in a relationship? Now let's talk about it from the woman's perspective, in the sense that, we understand that, men actually, how do I put it? They're older than, most of the women they are with. But right about now, do you feel that age is a number for you, or you just feel like it's not a big deal? Let me start with the Gloria Rema.
Okay, let me start from the story. How did they even find out the age? Is it
when
how? Which one is amebo, aproko, everything is put together? I mean, marriage is consensus between two adults. We want to get married, so it really doesn't matter if I am so age or you are the one that is older or whatever it is. I think that we need to really moving past the traditional mindset that the husband has to be the older person because of the respect. That theory came because they want women to respect their men, and they feel that okay, if the woman is older, she may not respect the man and things like that. But we need to move past those narratives to knowing that it doesn't really have anything to do with age. It is the understanding that exists between the man and the woman, and they are okay with it. They can handle their home. It's not it's not conflicting with their roles.
Because at a point in time, it got so bad that she said that she left the guy's place after the introduction and all that, and then she went home only for her to come back and she saw that the guy traveled and she saw that they've changed the lock of the house. Yeah, they changed the lock of the house. And then, you know, she was like, yo, like, what's up? So she called the guy, like, okay, look, this is what is happening. Your parents, they've changed the lock of the house and all that. And the guy said, okay, you know what? The guy sent her money. According to the story she told me, the guy sent money to her to go lodge in an hotel till he gets back. So that's to tell you that this guy really wants this woman. He wants to fight for this woman. But in a situation where, you know, the family is saying, no, you can't do, you know, even she's pregnant, they're like, get rid of the baby. Like, yo.
We need to ask.
How did they get to know?
No, it's not even how did they get to. Is there something inside the bottom of the cocoa that
okay, now that's what I'm saying. Let me go to Debbie now. You know, I'm feeling like there is more to the story in the sense that I do not think that age should actually be a deciding factor. Sure. You know, since you and your boyfriend or your husband or whoever it is you've agreed, you know, and you understand that, okay, you know what, I'm good with it, I'm okay with it. Do you feel that there is more to the story, or you think that it could actually just be because of the age difference?
For me, I just feel that this is one of the ways society actually breed into our marriage. For me, it is not necessary, and I don't know, maybe it is just maybe an act of immaturity for them to ask the age of your wife. That it does not mean like it's not something you should hold on. And for the fact that this woman is carrying your son's baby, you have to tell her to terminate.
Yeah, get rid of
which
this.
Could even take her life. Are they even counting the cost, the risks, surrounding abortion? So I just feel that it is one of the reasons why they say the man should be older. It is just for respect, submission, and not those things that comes around it. So for me, it's not a big deal. I have had people who their wives are older than them, and I've seen the way they respect them. It was even when they opened their mouth to tell you that,
okay, this is that older.
They counted us and they said, you know, that mommy is older than me. I said, really? I never knew. And you see the way they played, you know, it's just the way you play between yourselves.
Okay, before I move on to Aisha, do not forget that you can watch us live on Facebook. On Facebook, it's Fresh FM Oshogbo. Make sure you like, comment, and share. Emma share logun. Like, you know, I think I'm really mastering this. Hold on, please.
So make sure if you're not mastering it, we should take it to a show.
So make sure you share so that we get to reach a large audience, and you can also share your comments and your views on Facebook. Now let me move on to Aisha. Now, you know, we've said it all early. You know, can you actually date a guy that is younger than you are?
I can. But no, let me talk now. I'm talking about older than me. No, I am older than my guy with, let me say, 1 year or 2 years. But anything more than that, I can. But I feel if there's
I can't
rather.
Okay.
But I feel if there's an agreement between two parties and you know you're convenient to it, even your parent don't need to know about it.
Yeah.
What's the essence of it?
Okay. Debbie is married, so I do not need to ask you the question. Now to basically. To Glory, like, can you actually date a guy that is younger than you? And now let's not talk about 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Let's start from 4, 5, 6 and above. Younger. Now I'm not talking about old. Older than you.
I cannot marry somebody that is younger than I am.
What's the big deal?
There's no big deal. There's no big deal because as much as age has nothing to do with
just a
maturity. I like older men.
Okay. She said, remember.
I'm not saying about this.
Yeah, you understand.
But like I like someone. Yeah,
we understand.
More mature than I am.
Okay.
I just like that feeling of, okay, this guy is like 5 years, 6, 7, 10 years
older than you. You seem kind of like a daddy, like a father figure.
An uncle. I don't know.
All of them. I'm not even implying any barrier.
I just like, just personal.
Because you feel they keep you safe, kinda. Does that make you feel safe? It's a question.
Well, not necessarily safe. I just feel
around.
I just feel comfortable.
Okay. Now let me tell you. There was a time, there's this my friend in the US, and we were talking, and she was like, "Oh, I actually saw brother's picture, and how we act." I was like, "Ah, this is your brother. It's fine." Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, "Oh, really? I could, put you guys together. He's also looking for a girlfriend, and I think you're good." Blah, 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 blah. It was already going well. Until she was then like, "This way is," and I saw that I was like 2 years older than the guy, and I was like, "Oh, this guy is young." And she was like, "What's the big deal? Like, why can't you date, based on the fact that he's young?" Me, the only reason I think I would like someone older than me is because I lack respect. I lack it I'm just saying. So the fact that I know that you are older than I am will give me that sense of like, okay, he's older. Exactly. Okay, it's the same way for you. That's the thing, because I know that I could talk to you anyhow, and I could
also like I lack respect, but I don't feel like
I make you feel like, okay.
No, in a relationship I lack respect.
No, there are times that I can't, when I'm old, I can talk talk to you anymore. Like if you are older, there's a way I will comport myself.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
Tell you
It will give you that feeling. So, but for me, I just feel that age is a number. You can also drop your comments on Facebook, Fresh FM Show. Can you date someone that is younger than you? If you're a guy, can you date a lady that is older than you? And if you're a woman, can you date a guy that is younger than you are? Now we're not talking 1, 2, 3 years. We're talking like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But right about now, for this lady, the parent is saying, just because you are older than the guy, we want you to terminate the pregnancy. Which for me, I do not agree. I've told her my mind. Last time I was like, this is not something for us to really talk about and keep going on and on and on about it. I just feel that at this point in time, run away if you can run away.
And also there's a lesson to that. We also see that abstain if there was no pregnancy. It is just normal introduction that nothing has actually entered. It will not be painful.
I didn't.
No, she has been saying it now. I'm just saying it. Please don't get me involved in this.
Okay. Now let's all move on to our main story for today. But really, I just think that parents, really, I think we need to address the parents tonight. Like, look, there are so many things. Recently, I think we've been talking a lot about parents, and parents are always, the problem in relationships. Is that I just feel that let your children breathe.
Let them breathe.
If he loves her,
exactly. Because when she told me the story, and she was like, "Oh, they've changed the lock. This guy gave you the money to go lodge in an hotel." That's it. And he's like, "Okay, when I get back, I'm going to sort this out." I think the very funny thing is, and it's touring for gone. Like, why you using another person's headache? Like, it's just so annoying. But right about now, let us move on to our main topic for today. Actually, this one was something that it was trending last week, but I just said, okay, let the old paparazzi and stuff die down. We saw this on social media, whereby over the course of last month, we had the old Davido ish and this, everybody had their own opinion about this. Now there is a story circulating online about a woman who a marriage is. She's up a marriage and she breaks down,
collapse.
What's the fall?
Okay, I should just say that. Okay, so basically I'm going to read the story, and then, this woman basically said the Davido issue wants to destroy our marriage. Hold on. She said, good evening. Please post anonymously. I am not in the right frame of mind. I am sorry for any mistake. We were arguing about Davido and, plenty baby mama matter. My husband and I with some of his friends that visited us. I know those his friends to be womanizers, but my husband has never cheated, or I will say never caught him cheating. The argument got to the level of, why do men cheat? They all said it's in their nature, and my husband said if a woman has a man that doesn't cheat, that woman should worship the ground that the man works on, because it's not easy. I told them that a man is not doing a woman a favor by being faithful. That's his responsibility, and I let them know that I will never accept a cheating in my marriage. His friend asked me if I found out my husband is cheating, what will I do? I told him it will never happen. I can't be under the same roof with him. Immediately, my husband got hungry. The next thing he said was that, I want to see that thing you want to do. I ain't cheating, and I have never cheated on you, but today I am going to do it to prove a point. I'm going to respect our matrimonial bed and home, but feel free to come and see for yourself in my hotel room. He called his manager to arrange one babe for him, and he wore his clothes and left with his friends. I thought he was joking, only for this man to come back a few hours later, and he sent me the video of the sex marathon he had with a girl. It was already 10 p.m. I left the house that night to a hotel. The next morning, The next morning, I came and packed all my clothes and left to my friend's place. It's 3 days now, and we've not talked to each other. Please, what should I do? So the summary of the story is basically, I have people that will tell you that, if I have a boyfriend, they are okay. Like when this the video ish happened, my brother called me and he said, "What do you think?" And when I told him, he was like, "Oh, I thought you were going to say this," because I'll be like, "I'm disappointed in you, and I'll be embarrassed that you're my sister." You understand that? There are some things that happen that men would actually want to test your intelligence at times. What you feel on certain matters, or even in a relationship, they want to know what you feel on certain matters. So basically, these people were arguing about this old video. I am Anita, Abi, Nina, and and stuff. And she was like, "Oh, my husband has never cheated," or should I say, I've never caught him cheating. So let's just assume that he's never cheated. And they were arguing, and the friends actually asked her that, okay, if you get to find out that your husband is cheating, what would you do? And she said, oh, if I it will never happen, one, and if I happen to catch my husband cheating, I am going to leave the house, I am going to leave this marriage. And then your husband decided to prove a point and said, okay, you know what, I have never cheated on you, but because of what you said, I am going to cheat on you now. Do you think it's easy? And this whole statement of men are polygamous in nature, and all of those things. So basically this guy called his manager to get him a girlfriend or a girl and all of that, and then he went to a hotel to have sex and came back. He made a video. Marathon sex. He made a video. And then he got home and he showed his wife that, okay, look, I did this. And it was 10 p.m. The wife was angry, and then she left, to go lodge in an hotel. And then she came back the next day. She packed the stuff, and it's been 3 days now. Okay, that story was about last week, so it's been a couple of weeks now. And the man, they've not spoken to each other. The man has not called and stuff. Why do I feel like Glory is winking at me? Like it's weird. I'm not.
Don't start with me. Yeah.
No, I'm not starting with you. But she was winking in such a way that it was looking weird to me. Why would a lady?
Seductive.
It wasn't like it was weird. Like, why would a lady wink at me? Like, yo, I don't like it. I didn't do that. Okay, so now let me start with Debbie. Debbie, what do you think about this particular story?
It is just
you want shout talk and you can calm down.
When I said that, mother that did not even concern you. But really, this is so sad. For me, that guy actually had, will I say had it in mind? See, there's nothing you want to prove here. There's no point you have to prove. My husband and I, with a couple of them, had issues on sex and all of that, and I don't feel that even after the conversation they were like this and that, but because of what we stand for in our marriage, nobody will actually go out there and test and say let me come and test outside. Literally, that's what we're talking about. But I feel that this man did not do well. Even if your wife is actually, I think your wife is saying that to maybe to really praise you in some point.
Yeah,
I think those friends are actually there. I know that they're actually doing the same. So I feel that it's so bad that you now went ahead. You have actually defied the vow, the matrimony. It's not when you do it on the bed that you have actually defied. You have defied everything by doing marathon sex and marathon sex it's actually so sad. You don't need to prove any point. But you are new tele and the devil just looking for a way to because marathon Wait, is it the marathon that is what I stand for? I cannot just imagine another man on me with the man I have actually professed love, like Kukote. I don't know if it's all it's here. Even though they say men are actually polygamous in nature because they have actually moved by what. See, I do not like that statement of men are polygamous in nature. There are men that do not in nature, not that they do in practice, because literally they are moved by what they say and they go out every day. My husband will say, why I do long years because my husband love people. That is just it. My husband say, I can see a lady in the bus and I can just be pulling her ear, so I have to do what in life. Pulling. So the polygamous in nature does not mean that you should pull that, that thing. Yeah. Could make sense. Okay, Aisha.
Supporting what Debbie said, like, okay, for the woman to say she trusts her husband, no, for the woman to say, okay, her husband cannot do it. I feel she was trying to praise her husband and make her husband feel like, okay, you're different. Yes, now, and make her husband feel like you're different. I know your friends do this, but you can't do it. Like that was what she meant to me. And the husband doing that, it was just bringing out the demon in him. Like, okay, let me just show you, like, yeah, I do this, and there's nothing to hide again. Because how would you think of going for another woman and doing marathon sex and sending it to your phone? That's to the extreme.
Besides that is very
mature. You said something that sure makes sense, that if your husband is not cheating, you have to be worshiping. It is your own responsibility you are not cheating. Yes, now. If you cheat and you contact STD, this,
and again, I feel he does not respect marriage. For him to have the effort to even send it to his wife. No, that's to the extreme.
Okay, Gloria, let's hear you.
See the two, both of them, they are finished saying everything that there is to say because they spoke my mind. But the thing is, I want to talk to men out there. I mean,
you're always talking to men.
happens to men.
The thing is, if you are the one that you did wrong, I will talk to you regardless of gender. That's my style. Like
okay.
child that you have done wrong, let's spank you.
Okay, let's hear you.
So I want to talk to men. I mean, stop seeing it as you're doing somebody a favor by being faithful.
Exactly.
I know they do anybody favor. I know they do me favor. If you're my guy and you're not cheating and you feel like that, you're not doing me a favor.
You can play the game.
Good luck with that.
And stop seeing it as, okay, women have a responsibility to worship the ground that you tread on because you're not dating somebody. I mean, what should the woman to do? Because we always forget that women have emotions too, and that these women can also go out.
We can do it better.
Yes, no, you will not know. But the fact that we are faithful to our vows, we are committed, it's because we cherish each other and we believe that, okay, the foundation of this marriage should be kept pure and true. Okay, if we have issues outside, we should be able to come back inside, and resolve our differences, and we'll still end up on the bed together. We are good, we are fine. That one is okay. But the moment you start seeing it as, I'm doing this woman a favor by being faithful, you don't lose arm. So stop seeing it as you are doing the woman a favor. Now, to the woman, I need not repeat the fact that the man, yes, is a demon. It's not like he brought out the demon. The demon was already
He's a demon.
He just needed something. He was just like, you have something. And he just exactly to just to trigger your house.
To trigger it out.
He was already looking for a way to, experiment and try other things. Because number one, you have hotel manager. I don't know if you are the hotel manager. Crazy. I don't. Your manager can arrange for you now. Manager help you arrange.
They manage everything.
They manage everything in your life, and you had the nerves, the boldness, the effrontery to actually go there and
it's
do what
audacity.
you and then you now still finish. But exactly, you also
I'll come and send video to
hello, bro, look at the see, you don't even want to share. What I like is sharing. Money me, don't let me share. That's
the audacity.
There's no love there.
See, aside that, I just feel that the guy is being so immature. It's something very immature.
It's just
you do not, exactly. You do not need to cheat to even prove a point.
Yeah.
And look, let me tell you something. Look, men are the emotional ones. Forget the fact that women
will not show it out.
Look, men can actually break up with you now and be good, fine, partying after 6 months. But the way they would break down is different from the way a woman would break down.
Yeah.
See, and I also hate the fact that we talk about men, women, and we're like, oh, a man can cheat. But in marriage, but a woman cannot.
Who propounded their theory?
Like, it's so crazy by them. They're not really tired. Men. I've seen a lot of men saying, "Oh, a man is the master key," and I'm like, "Yo, exactly." Like, and at the same time, I'm like, what point are you trying to prove? You said, just like Debbie said, you have a marriage vow to keep. It's not until you bring a woman into your home before you're like, okay, what, I'm cheating. And now this woman has left 3 days after. That was as of last week. He's not calling, he's not talking.
He's not feeling remorseful concerning it.
Actually, first of all, those friends, they are not, hold on, let's just put them inside. Now, married, because obviously if a man cheats and things get out, even if he gets someone pregnant, the family will come out and say, by woman, have you ever seen a woman getting pregnant out of wedlock and the family will say, it doesn't work that. It doesn't happen.
Okay, I think that.
Okay, now Alton, Glory, Alton.
We could come and leave this guy. And
let's say
no, not really. No, not really.
It's the same thing.
The lion of the tribe of their family. Nobody can.
So your being adamant shows that this thing
doesn't even
that you are probably looking for a way to discard the.
Nine 00933310429. That's the number to call to be a part of the conversation. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening. Your name or where you calling us from?
I'm calling from Ede.
What's your name? Your name is
Adedapo.
Adedapo. Good evening, and how are you? Are you a first time caller, Adedapo?
Yes, I'm actually facing Cora. I've been listening to you guys since when you started.
Thank you. So you got across to us today, right?
Yeah, what to say?
I said you got across to us today. You were able to get, in touch with us today.
Yes.
Let me give you Shakira. Well, hey, welcome to the family. So let's hear your take.
Okay, me, but the thing is that I also agree with one of the girls right there. Like, I agree with Auntie Xavier right there. Let me use the auntie. He might actually be having cheating before. Yeah, he proved that. He didn't know. It was like a real thing about guys. Even my friends are small boy. Come and see what these people are doing. I'm actually learning a lot for you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You actually sounds like a girl. Like I sound like a girl. Yeah. And thank you so much for calling. Adida was right at 3010 Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Your name and where you calling us from?
I'm Cecilia calling from Offa.
Cecilia, welcome on the show. I'm sure you're a first time caller, Cecilia. This is the first time Oh, we lost the particular call. Please do call us back 091301049 or 00933311049. Hello, good evening. Hello? Owena. Where is Owena?
Owena is in Ondo State.
Ondo State? Are you listening to us via the app or on radio?
Sorry?
Are you listening to us via the app or radio?
No, the radio.
Oh, interesting. And I'm sure you're a first-time caller, Dixon.
Yes, my brother.
Yay! Welcome on the show, Dixon. So let's hear your take on this.
First of all, I want to...
Okay, Dixon, can you please move away from your radio, please?
Yeah, let me shift away.
Okay.
Can you hear me right now?
Okay, yes, we can.
Okay. So, first and foremost, you see, from the religion point of view, all of my declaration to
Yeah. Amen.
You see, that man the first trip into his marriage. And so use that opportunity. Look at the discussion was happening. Wife was actually trying to defend him.
Yeah.
But he allowed himself to be swept off his feet by allowing his promiscuous friends, or how do I put it, the friends who never kept to their marital vows, who never respected their marital vows, their wives at home. So to bring that discussion, the devil now took over the whole thing, and at the end,
I'm with you.
I'm a married man, and to the glory of God Almighty, I'm 13 years in marriage.
Oh.
And I don't allow her to know, because the children that we are bringing up are looking at us as role models. So we mustn't allow anything we do, no matter how we, I don't know how to put it, I don't know how to put it now. No matter how, we are not perfect, I agree. So we must try everything humanly possible to ensure that our mind is not break down. And then this thing that we are bringing up should not see us on the other side of life. Are you understanding me?
Yes.
So as a man, and from the angle of God, that man is totally wrong. I don't know. If he should place himself in the shoes of that woman, he should know that he has offended God. He has broken the heart of that woman. And if we are going to mention today, how do you think that will not be played back into the mind of that we pray that our marriage will be?
Men that cheat, they would never, they respect their wife so much that you wouldn't even know, even if they tell you that your man is cheating, you wouldn't exactly, like, even when they tell you, oh, my man is cheating, you be like, he's always, going from work to the office, from the office, I know where he's at every point in time. But you are saying because you want to prove a point that does not exist.
That guy said about keeping fair, there was a time that we had friends who were literally introducing watching porn as couples. I watch for what I stand for, I really know what you want.
Okay, that's what you want. That's very important. Among all your friends. Hello, good evening.
Yes,
good citizen of Nigeria.
Okay, let's hear you, Shola.
Okay. So the first one concerning the
Age.
housing.
Shola, please do call us back. We are so sorry. Please do call us back. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Your name and where you calling us from?
My name is Ali Bati, and I'm calling from Oshobo.
Okay, let's hear. Are you a first time caller, Liberty?
Yes.
Yay! Welcome to the family. So let's hear you, Liberty.
You guys are doing a great job there. Well done.
Thank you.
And I want to say that nobody can commit a form of sacrilege in the name that you want to prove a point.
Yeah.
That man committed what I will call sacrilege. You can't do that and expect your marriage to flourish. And he didn't end up, he didn't conceal what he did. He now come back home to show the wife the video that this is what I did.
The audacity.
It's uncalled for. It's uncalled for. It's uncalled for. So the man committed a sacrilege to me. Well done, girl.
Thank you so much. For the very first time, I'm really impressed that, the men are actually calling.
Yeah.
And exactly, because, to share, to get video. Good evening. Your name and where you calling us from?
This is Ore from Oshobo.
Ore from Oshobo. Are you a first time caller, Ore?
I'm a first time caller.
Yay, welcome to the family. Let's hear you, Ore.
Yes, quickly, I want to first make a correction.
Okay.
The man that said there is no woman on those is making a mistake.
Okay.
We have a woman in Isha before we get to Akure.
Okay.
Then we have another one at Ondo. Okay. So I'm familiar with those places.
Okay.
But in a nutshell, concerning what we are talking about, that man did this total mistake. Because allowing and telling the wife that he will prove himself, what he has done, he has dropped down.
Is it lie?
Nah lie.
Those are these guys.
So I think they should go back to the roots and both amendment. That is the first demand.
Okay, let's speak more call 091 3010 49 or 009 333 1049. Hello, good evening. Good evening. Your name and where you calling us from?
This is Twitty from Oshogo.
Tunji from Oshogo. Are you a first time caller, Tunji?
Yes,
Yay, welcome to the family. Let's hear you, Tunji, and please let's make it really quick.
Yeah. Let me just start by saying well done out there.
Thank you.
All of you are doing great about it. God bless you.
Amen.
The man in question is just a fool. I call him a fool because why should you do that? When your wife is making fun of you, friends of others, in front of other friends, I just want to make a fool of yourself.
Not of her.
I'm a married man. I've married about 15 years ago. I have my family, everything is going as it's supposed to be. And we don't have any problem. But if one says that in front of another friend, you didn't make it, just laugh it off. But the friend too, they have been doing it. I don't want to recognize that. That is one. But why? I want you to understand it. Women, we have a lot of things. If we don't control our ego, it will lead us down the If not, why the man do something? But women too, please control your tongue in front of others. Because they have been saying that the woman has, in the one way, what you pay for. Is the man in charge, not the man. That is why the man has been fronting in front of other friends. That is man is foolish. Just want to destroy his marriage.
All right, thank you so much. We're sorry we cannot pick more calls. The phone lines are buzzing. You can drop your comments on Facebook. On Facebook, it's Fresh FM. Oshobo. Make sure to like, comment, and also share to your friends. Debbie.
Okay, for me, very quickly, I would say that I picked a point. If you are married and it's just that they are arguing or discussing some things that are sensitive, you just better to just keep it. I do that a lot. I'll just sit in the car and I'll just be looking at them. And for me, I can't really advise this lady. Literally, you are in this shoe. You see, you are there, so you know what you want. If you want to go back, go back. The law is straight. You want to stay. That's just.
The husband isn't even remorseful. According to what the last caller said, men have ego.
Yeah, that's just.
And at the end of the day, you just destroy something beautiful. Let's even assume that she has never caught him cheating. So obviously, let's even say he does not cheat, and then you just started an argument. Something minute. That's what I'm
You just not even concealing it is so bad. Even if you did it and just say Motisheo. Oh, you not show me the video. I thought you ain't porn. I am telling you, over time, every day that picture
keeps coming.
Yeah, that's just it.
Okay, Aisha.
I feel my advice is that she should think about it, because you can't say you forgiving him and go in, then you can just commit to whatsoever you never planned for. So thinking about it and knowing that, okay, I feel I can forgive this person because the picture is clear.
Forgiveness.
Not like it's what somebody told you or it was what you heard. This one you saw it. Peace. Shalom.
Hello. Glory.
Okay, so I think I did divorce. But that one aside.
What is already?
No,
but just move on.
But that one aside,
Okay.
the truth is, if you want to go back to, say, once a man cheats on his wife, and there is no sign of remorse that, okay, I want
This one actually is you.
I want to come back, and I'm sorry. I know I was stupid. I was foolish. If there's no form of remorse, if you carry your load and go back to his house,
wasting your time.
that's an invitation to more cheating. Yeah. Because his eyes has been opened.
This now you even bring it into the house.
Yes, now. His eyes has
So
been
that he's saying
he now has the mentality that you have no
Yeah.
Oh.
The one that said he was respecting your bed before he will not respect it.
You have kids, or probably they have kids. You have kids already, and society has, taught you that you are bounded to the man that you give that to. So I don't go anywhere. You are my property. So he will now do it totally.
In the eye of the cartoon.
Yes, in the eye of the cartoon. So to avoid this kind of matters, if you are going to go back, you guys have to really talk about things. And set
Start
those.
That's it. The man is ready to talk about it.
That's what I'm saying. Now, you guys have to, don't just carry your load and say, okay, it has happened. You guys need to talk and go back to the drawing board.
But don't respect the woman.
You have to go back to that. Is my
Okay,
own
at this point in time,
advice.
I would just advise that if she thinks she wants to go back to the house, she should actually get therapy with her husband if the husband is willing. But really, if you are being honest, if the husband is not willing,
If he's not willing, there's no point.
If he's not willing, if he's not showing any sign
no
of remorse,
point.
my girl, look for a way to rebuild your life really.
And God
Because
is
if
going
you're
to take
being
care of your
sincere,
children.
like that, she didn't even mention if there were kids. But
what
we're
I'm
just
saying.
saying.
If she
So
has,
at this
don't think
point
about
in
the
time,
kids.
look, you first. Because there are situations you can go home and, we've had stories of people stabbing their husband now, come on. So all of these things are things that could happen. She could even be suicidal, and try to kill herself. So please, you're the one in the shoes and you know where it pinches. So I just pray that, I would sound like Debbie now. God gives you the strength and to pull through. Anyways, my name is Omolayo Fakukunde. This program comes up the chat room every Thursday, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. on the dot. And then till we come your way next week, Thursday, this is bye-bye.